Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. This is where I show you what I'm going to carry today and the knife that got away, that almost made the carry. And again, since on Saturday I'm going to trim my collection. I have 5 Pelican cases, 4 1550s and 1 1600 full of knives, and they are packed in way too tight. And so every now and then I do what I call a trimming. That means I sell parts of my collection directly to you guys, the guys who follow me on YouTube. You know, on Instagram I have what, 13,500 followers. I don't sell it on Instagram. I come right to you guys because we spend so much time together. I don't know you, but I feel like I know you. At least I feel you. And it's always great to talk to you. So that's going to happen this Saturday. I wish I could tell you a time, but it's after work and I go through my collection, put it together. I have to write down a bunch of stuff, all that. But it is coming. Don't forget to subscribe. And then once you subscribe, hit that bell. You could be subscribed and still don't know that I posted things. YouTube wants you to hit the bell. That means you turned on notifications and you'll be notified on Saturday when the sale has begun. First come, first serve. One reason I talked about the trimming is, you see those knives on the desk? This one will definitely be on the trimming. This one is an emotional choice that I'm going to have to make Saturday. But right now it's 50-50 chance that's going to be in the trimming. This will never be on the trimming. Okay. So let's talk about what I'm doing today. That's one reason yesterday and today I'm carrying what I'm carrying, because I want to at least put in a pocket. I haven't used them, and I'm going to be in all-day meetings, and people beat me up on that. You don't use your knives. Hey guys, I always say I'm a collector. I actually have knives I use in my house. So I cut, and there's some heavy cutting, but you don't see those. These are part of my collection. So let's talk about it. Today I'm carrying my Heuer Monaco. I remember when this came out, I was a consultant, and I kept seeing an advertisement. And I was living in Boston at the time, and I was going crazy over the Heuer. And so happy to have that chronograph. I love the square dial. Just a wonderful piece. The cigar today, hold on. Oh, man, unbelievable. I think, except for a lit cigar, okay, I like cigar smoke. I could be somewhere, smell cigar smoke outside, and just this is the Romeo y Julieta. Just a wonderful smoke, nice Cuban cigar. I'm gonna say it, and you guys know I put it off so much, and I admit it, I do that. I literally have, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5, I have 6 months worth of Pravada Club cigars. It's a high-end cigar club, everything but Cubans, aged cigars, etc. And I want to do something with those. I don't know. I need energy. So hopefully with all the sunshine and the change of weather, I start getting my energy back, and we'll do some special. I want to do special Saturday vlogs to talk about coins and stuff. Here's my Shown Design pin for today. Just a real nice brass pin. I love it. Nice and sturdy. My Finn Coach wallet. Back in the day, I was a Coach fanatic. I have so much Coach leather here, I could open up a men's store. I tell you. Today, this is filled with single malt scotch, just because when I'm having a tough week at work, I lean towards the single malt Scotch. This is a beautiful coin. I have this collection. I've been collecting a variation of this Chinese coin. I've been collecting for about 12 years, but the coins go way back. It's one of my most extensive collections. This is the year of the ox, and this is from 2009. But I go way back to 1970s. Just a nice 1 ounce silver coin, flower coin. All right. Today my pad is one of my word pads that I found on Amazon. You know, I love all the other pads that are available, but I wanted variety of color. The field notes are excellent. They just don't give you a lot of variety. And so I wanted something as sturdy as field notes, and I picked up Word. It's not a commercial. It's just I like it because of all the different colors and stuff. So this knife, which will probably never be sold. I love my crickets. I love my small knives. I know it's going to be a all meeting day. So sometimes I'm in an office and I leave my keys on my desk, especially when I have a good knife on it that I don't want screwed up. This is a classic cricket. You can always tell the older crickets by the lock. This is a liner lock. The newer crickets, the ones that you can buy today at Blade HQ or anywhere else, has a frame lock, and they're a lot thinner. See how thick that is? I have the crickets. I have one of the original crickets all the way up, and I love this. So you see the back. This is carbon fiber. You're not feeling the carbon fiber. There's a coating over it, but it's a beautiful knife, isn't it? Front and back. I always say the classics are perfect if you want, you know, a bill hold, you know, put your dollar bills in a credit card or something. It's a wonderful money clip. Just look at it. It's just a beautiful little money clip. And of course, this Spyderco created this as the tiny baby brother of the Civilian, which is as tactical as you can get, with a reverse F blade. You know, I haven't done my hawkbill blades in a long time. I think maybe I'll offer some. People probably won't buy them, but I might offer those too in the trimming. I love them so much, but I don't talk about them a lot, so I don't know. But this is a beautiful cricket with that reverse S. Man, it has a nice point. Good VG10 stock. Now wait, this is an older one. I just went VG10 and I was going to tell you the wrong information because now it's VG10, but back then it was ATS 55. ATS 55 steel, an earlier steel. Sorry about that. As you can see, it's serrated, hollow ground, 1.9 inches. That serrated spider edge. The edge is 1.6 inches. The total length is just 4.6 inches, but what a beautiful knife. I just love it. I do. That will be gently placed on my keychain. And then this is the Smock. This is the knife I said, I don't know. I don't know right now if I'm going to include the Smock. We'll see when usually I say, I don't know how many I'll trim. And then when I go through my collection, I have like 50 knives on the table. Then I start deciding what I want to keep. This is, of course, one of the newest releases from Spyderco. This is one of those releases that we were waiting for so long. I think it's the reason Spyderco has changed how they spread information about their releases. The Smock by Kevin Smock, it's designed after his custom SK23. I've seen a lot of custom SK23s. Kevin's on Instagram, And he, you know, once this came out, he's been showing a lot of the customs, which are really interesting. This, of course, Wharncliffe blade, S30V steel, 3.6 ounces. It's hollow ground. I'm sorry, 3.6 ounces is what it weighs. The blade is 3.4 inches. Of course, it has a nice little choil right there on the blade, all blade. So 2.9 inches of edge. Has jimping on the top, good jimping. I mean, you feel it. It'll keep you where you need to be. Now that's the blade, the Wharncliffe blade, S30V, as I said. But really, it's the other things that make this such a wonderful knife. By the way, smooth as silk. You can also open it with the Spidey hole. I like the low profile once it's in the handle. But there's a couple of things. First, it's this real discreet flipper. Low profile flipper, which is really nice. Easy to carry. The flipper doesn't get in the way. That's the one thing about flippers. I love them, right? I love them. They're easy to open, all of those things. But they do get in the way once you put them in your pocket. And by the way, when I miss the flip, it's not the knife. It flips great. Instead, I'm sweating in here. But this handle is something else. Carbon fiber. 3 index holes that go all the way through, including through the stainless steel liners, all the way through. Lightens it up, because that skeletonizes the liners as well, but also nice indexing, but also a nice pattern. It looks great. But here's the big thing. To me, at least, it's the button compression lock. I love this. I mean, it is like a compression. It is a compression lock, but this button, you see that? The liner part of the lock goes through the button. You push this, that moves the lock, see it? Off of the pin, and it drops. Button compression lock with the Smock. Man, everybody was waiting for this. It finally came, and it's a real nice knife. Two-way clip, right hand, left hand. It has like the standard Spyderco clip, lanyard hole, see-through construction. This is what I'm carrying. And this may be included in the trimming. We'll see. Part of the trimming is I want to make, and they're at good prices, but I want to make some of my collection available to you guys. A lot of them will have, you'll know it's mine by the 23, the Collectors Club number. But also, I not only want to, there'll be other knives too, Chris Reeve knives, some automatics, etc. But I want to throw in some new knives too, because I know sometimes they're hard to get. And it's all among family, so at least that's how I see it. So that is the Smock. And then I just played with this today. You know what happens is I know I'm going to do a trimming. And so there are these knives that are on the border that I want, but I also would love to share. And this is one of them. Another new knife. It's the Spyderco Subvert. It's a beast of a knife. It really is. Drop point, but as you can see, instead of the with a recurve, and instead of the belly being down here, it's closer to the top. Right? Instead of a belly, it looks like a neck. So that knife shape is unique. Big stock. Really nice stock. S30V steel. 4.1 inches. About, I don't know, 1.2 inches wide. 9.2 inches total. And this weighs this weighs 6.1 ounces. 6.1 ounces. But it's very balanced. It's a big beast of a knife. Besides that blade, full flat ground, they have real nice touches. First, it's orange G10. You either love orange G10 or you hate it. I love it. Okay? 3D, it really feels your hand. This is a thick knife that really feels your hand. Nice custom pivot with gray. I love the gray accent on the pivot. And these are titanium liners. Big titanium liners which make up that lock. The lock. Titanium lock. Which is really nice. This thing falls. One reason it falls is because of the weight of that blade. It is very smooth. There are a couple of you that are huge in detent, and you guys always ask me, how's the detent? You know, detent, this is my opinion, detent is a very personal thing. Some people love the detent to be as tight as possible. Others like a looser detent so they can flip it out. This is an okay detent. You know, probably a little looser for those of you who like them super tight. Just a easy opening, big knife. Titanium liners look beautiful, don't they? Little back spacer. See the lanyard hole? It's a smaller lanyard hole. It's carved out on the scales, and then it goes through the two liners and the back spacer. It's a beautiful knife. Regular clip, right hand only. Right hand tip up only. Real nice knife. This one will be part of the trimming. I don't know. It's one of those knives I want to keep because I love how unique it is. But I'll give you guys a chance to have that on Saturday. There you have it. That's the pocket dump deconstruction. Sorry it's gone so long. I apologize. I see how long it is. Hope you enjoy it. You guys have a good one. Don't forget the trimming's happening. Now's the time to subscribe and turn on your notifications. It'll be this Saturday. Today is Thursday, April 11th, 2019. So if you're watching this, and most of you will be after that time, hopefully you catch it in time to know that we're trimming. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.